Hi, today from Belgrade. Today we'll be talking about two levels of being right, about the two notions of truth, of being right, what I mean and how it will impact your thinking. You will find out after a short break. See you. Two approaches to the truth, two approaches to being right. What I mean, very often in the comments, in discussions, I can observe people arguing and bringing their pros and cons and so on, and I see how they argue, how they approach the notion of the truth. What is truth? Why they claim to be right? Why they think they are right? How they argue, right? And there are generally two approaches. And forgive me if I give here my own names. Maybe somebody analyzed it as well and they have better names for that. I haven't found anywhere this analysis, these thoughts, and I wanted to share my thoughts, my approach to that with you. So the first approach is, I call it a social approach or a political approach. You are socially right or politically right when most people, like an overwhelming majority, let's say 99%, of people say you're right. They accept your truth or they support you in your argument. Let's say 99.9% of the scientists or 97% of the scientists, they say climate change is man-made, right? Or 95% of all virologists say the vaccines are necessary, are the only way out of the pandemic. Stuff like that. Or let's say 90% of people around you in your society support this side of the conflict. When there is a conflict, there is, a political conflict, social conflict, whatever. So 90% around you or in your society support this one, this side. So then you are socially right or politically right. Why? Because if you go to a forum, if you go to a political platform, people will vote for you, they will support you, they will maybe vote you into an office, or you will win election with that opinion or with that approach, because this is evident, right? In Middle Ages, 90%, 95, 99% of people supported the notion that the sun goes around the earth, because it was self-evident. I mean, you could just look up to the sky and you could see the sun going around the earth. So this was clear. Nobody doubted it. Nobody challenged that. So in this first notion of being right, people vote you into being right. People vouch for you, right? And in the second notion of being right, nobody actually, not the people vouch for you, but the market vouches for you. So you are in an extreme minority position. You are an outsider. You are a contrarian. Everybody is against you, or everybody has a different opinion, a different notion of what the reality is, what the truth is. And nevertheless, at the end, you win. You win by the market. Market will reward you for your opinion, or for your attitude, or for, let's say, your position, right? You can say, well, it can't happen. I mean, most people stuff. No, it's not really. Let's say Copernicus, right, or Galileo Galilei. They claimed the Earth goes around the sun. They were in extreme minority position. Nevertheless, the history proved them to be right. And sometimes a market proves you to be right. And this is very visible in financial market, in the stock market, and so on. For example, everybody is buying, and you recognize this is a bubble, and you are the only one selling. At the end, you make the money, and the people lose their money. So the market rewards you. The market proves you to be right. The market votes for you, but not the majority of people. The majority of people, they follow the political, the social notion of being right. They think they are right because if they go to a forum, to an internet forum, if they ask around, everybody say, "You're right. You should buy now. This stock will go up like crazy. There is a long way to go up. It will be huge," and so on and so on. So you buy because everybody is saying you should buy. You go, you get into a taxi, and the taxi driver asks you, "Have you bought this stock already?" And you said, "No, really, you haven't?" Everybody buys. You should buy. So you are in a majority position. You're buying because this is the social truth. This is the political truth. But at the end, you lose out. And the people who are contrarians, who are selling when everybody is buying, they are rewarded by the market. They are proven to be right. And so in the market, in the financial market, this is clear. But in the science, sometimes you are rewarded with, you are proven to be right after your death, right? You personally don't take any advantage of that. But you're right, you are in a minority, and you are proven right a posteriori. And this is another difference between being socially right and being right by market value, or let's say being voted right by market. When you are socially or politically right, you can check it immediately. Sometimes it's the same. It's being socially right, like most people say, wash yourself, this is good for your health, right? This is socially and probably also right in the market terms. But usually, politically, socially, you can check it immediately, right? You ask around, you make a survey, maybe you make an election, and you see what is socially, politically right. But to find out what is right in the second meaning, in the let's say, in the notion of the market, this you can find out only a posteriori, only after the fact. So you have to, let's say, invest or put your money where your mouth is, and then you either win or you lose, and you know if you were right or not. You can never be 100% sure if you are right at the moment. This is what I think are the two notions of being right. And usually in financial markets, in speculation, in investments, these two are opposite. So the truth is sometimes two opposite things depending on what you mean by being right. Because most people argue, I am right because all the experts say I am right, or I am right because everybody says so, right? This is self-evident. But this doesn't mean you're right in the objective way, right? You may have 100% people supporting you, your opinion or your position, your attitude, and nevertheless you can be wrong. If you put money on that, it may turn out in a year, in 2, or in several months or several days, depending on the situation, it may turn out you will lose the money because it turns out that this is wrong. And there are many examples for that. And I invite you to leave comments. What are your examples for being socially right and being right in the market sense? And maybe your thoughts about different notions of being right. I invite you to discussion. Leave your comment below. Give me a thumb up if you like this video. Give me a thumb down if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with your loved ones, with your friends. One day they will thank you for that. I talk here a lot about doing great, impossible things in life and business. I talk a lot about individualism, about being contrarian, about how the best entrepreneurs in our world think and act, how our self-made billionaires think and act. I talk also about economy, about money, sometimes about cryptocurrency. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. I invite you to watch them. That's it for today. I wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.